Indeed, son.
Slaves! Line up and prepare to face Lord Pharaoh.
Only, it looks as though from the array they brought me today, I doubt I shall gain much excitement from this fight.
May I help you fight them, father?
Nurse, where is his mother?
She's in the garden, my lord. She says she doesn't like to see all the blood.
Yes, women, and some men like us. Now watch closely. Power is revealed in how one responds to fear, Nevin. You see how this man is defeated long before I ever walked up with him. He's weak. He doesn't even attempt to hide it from me. Now this one's a little different. There's a bit of hope, scrap of bravery. It's not enough. He too will fall. He too will fall. This one. Oh, this one's different. You hide your fear well, boy. Don't worry. In a few moments, it'll all change. You all give me a good fight today, and I may not kill you. Do you understand?
I'm Leonard. What are your names?
My name is Quinn.
Osmar. Have either of you two ever trained with a sword before?
Just a bit, and never for blood though, not by anyone with experience.
Never. I was a farmer before here. It's all right, Osmar. We'll get you out of here alive. Just stay behind me. When he engages us, you take his left, and I'll take his right. I'll rely on you to help keep him somewhat distracted, all right?
I'll do what I can.
Prepare yourselves! Remove the wounded. Let's go. Enough for today. Take the rest of the slaves back to the fields.
But father!
You, come with me. What is your name, boy?
I'm Leonard.
You fight well, Leonard. Extremely well. Tell me, which conqueror did we acquire you from?
You bought me from slave traders, sir. They acquired me from the Valley of None.
And it was there that you learned to fight?
No, I was taught by my father in the outskirts of Mankin.
Mankin? I heard that Mankin was utterly devastated a few years ago.
It was. My friend and I were the only ones who escaped alive.
Interesting. I think you'd best tell us your story from the beginning. It seems there's more to you, much more, than meets the eye.
I'm honored to tell it, sir. As I said, I was born and raised in the outskirts of Mankin. by my father, Peyton.
We lived as farmers, but my father's knowledge and skill went far beyond that of his profession. He was a brilliant swordsman, and he diligently trained me in the art of the sword.
Leonard, where are you? Good. Now remember your stance, Leonard. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now ready? Lock. Oh, excellent work, son. I think we've earned the break, wouldn't you say? Come on. Oh, yeah, you. Oh, good job, Leonard.
I'm sorry, Father.
Do not become impatient with the fight, Leonard. I've taught you to improve your strength and to focus your mind. But you must decide that you'll discipline yourself to use them.
I understand, Father, but though I'm grateful, just don't see I'll ever have to use any of this. What battles will I have to fight out here?
One never knows if or when he'll be called upon to serve the king in a battle.
He spoke often of this man, the king, and of our obligation to always be ready to serve him. Though I didn't fully understand what this would mean for my life, I trusted my father, so I trusted in the king he spoke of.
This town gets worse every day.
Do not fret, Leonard. We have only one more stop to make. Come on, let's go. Good afternoon.
Please, sir, could you spell it for us?
Good afternoon, Gabriel. Come on, Leonard.
Hello, Peyton. What can I do for you today?
Well, we need a new sickle. Seems ours has finally given out.
Gabriel's an awful serious fellow, Father. What's his story?
Why don't you ask him?
Are you kidding? He terrifies me.
Gabriel? He wouldn't harm a fly. Well, thank you, Gabriel. How's your other work coming?
I finished it a few days ago. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I believe I would. Here you go, Leonard. Wow. It's absolutely splendid, Gabriel.
Who's it for?
The scabbard is also nearly finished. Within the next day or two, my work here will be done. Leonard, the sword is for one who is willing to serve the king and his people.
Thank you, Gabriel.
You were having a bit of an issue there, weren't you, mister?
It's all right. You can have that.
Thanks a lot.
Father, I've lost all of the...
Yes, I saw. What's your name, Missy?
Name's Tess.
Tell me, Tess. Where are your parents?
I haven't got any parents. They were killed when I was little. I stay with Mrs. Wimble in her barn as a servant, and she gives me a potato and a carrot every single day.
Tess, you smile. It's like bright sunshine on a cloudy day. How would you like to come have a hot meal?
But sir, Miss Wimble won't take kindly to me being late for chores. She says, she owns me and I've made her run off.
Tess! Where's that girl? Always running off. Probably picking flowers. Where is she? Have you seen her? Have you seen her? Where are you? There she is. Out of my way. Oh, I tell you what, she's always wasting my time. Ah, girl. Oh, I'm here now. Get away here. You better get yourself home now. I got floors need sweeping and clothes need washing. You want your meal today, you better get after it.
Excuse me, madam.
What you want?
I do not believe this girl wants to go with you.
This girl's my property. I've fed her and put up with her for years, so I figured I'd make her mine.
What do you figure she's worth to you?
Oh, well, I figure I got to have at least 80 shillings to compensate for all the hassle she's caused me.
Here's £5. 20 shillings more than you asked for.
I'm in 180.
The deal is done.
Oh, give me that.
Tess, the king never intended for people to be bought and sold like cattle. I did not buy you. I bought your freedom. Now, do you have somewhere to stay? Or would you like to come with us? All right. Come along then, sunshine. It's great, sunshine.
I still ain't figured out what sword fighting's got to do with farming.
What's this?
It's a little snack. I thought you'd be hungry.
Well, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Tess, you look tired. Please tell me you haven't been working all day. You need to take a break.
I just want to make sure I'm in my key.
Tess, you don't need to own a place here. This is your home now. And it's yours forever if you want.
Yes, sir.
You know, Father, Tess has a point. About sword fighting and farming, I mean. I confess, the more we train, the less I feel like a farmer.
Leonard, which of my teachings is most important to you?
To be loyal to the king, even unto death, and to have compassion for my fellow man.
And why is this so important?
Because the king is good and worthy of our loyalty.
But you've not even met the king.
No, but you have, Father. I know you. If the king deserves the complete loyalty you give him, then I trust that he deserves my complete loyalty as well.
I'm so thankful that you see the king for who he truly is, and that your loyalty is sure. But I'm not worthy of the high praise you give me. Come. Before you were born, I once failed the king. And that failure will haunt me to my death. Come. Many years before you were born, the king found a promising young man and woman to help him begin a new kingdom here in our land, Earthtree. This was all to be a kingdom of promise and of hope. Your mother and I, we were that man and woman, Leonard. We were chosen to usher in the beginning of this paradise. Glorious time, the dawn of a kingdom. And your mother and I, we were a central part of it.
Think of it, my husband. Not only did the king build this palace for us to live in, but he calls us his friends.
He's such a good king, and I will serve no other, for there is no one like him. He trained us in the art of the sword by day. And then he walked with us in the cool of the garden by evening. But then, late one summer day, while the king was away,
Peyton, my love, come and see. Look, are they not exquisite? They've journeyed far, and they bear such beautiful gifts. Never have I seen such beauty.
But my love, the king warned us not to receive gifts of any kind from those we do not know.
Yes. Yes, he did.
But surely, madam, the king did not intend for you to refuse such beautiful gifts as these. From a man of my stature, did he?
Well,
after all, what harm can come from accepting one small gift of adoration?
Come, good sirs. You must rest for the evening.
having received the gifts, we felt obligated to offer food and rest to the man and his servants. For evening was upon us, but I could not sleep that night, Leonard. Something felt terribly wrong. Don't hurt her!
Drop it! Bring them to the courtyard. There is something I wish them to see.
No! 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 Oh!
Come see the gift I have left for you.
Oh, how? Oh, how could this be happening? No!
Burn it down!
Who are you?
Once I was the king's principal warrior, second only to the prince. Now I am free from the king's bondage, second to no one. Ha 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 ha!
It was then that I knew we were facing Lucius.
Lucius? The Dark Knight? I always thought he was just a mythical tyrant.
He is very real. Lucius had just led a rebellion across the Great Sea. And after that, he was banished. And he and the warriors who stood with him vowed to have their revenge. So he came after us, the kingdom and the people that the king loved.
So what did you do, Father?
We hid. We fled as far away as we could. We hid. But we could not bear to face the king. But he found us anyway. We had failed him, Leonard. But he still forgave us. His plans for our thread will now follow a different course. Our new charge was to raise you to honor the king, so that someday we might bring victory over Lucius and peace to our land. This is how I have raised you, Leonard. Where I have failed, you must not. Somehow the king will use you to bring about the dawn of a new kingdom here in Arithtrae.
For the first time, I felt I truly understood why my father had been training me for all those years. I set myself even more wholeheartedly to readying myself for the purpose the king had in store for me. Little did I know how soon I would need to be ready. For one day, as Tess and I were returning with provisions from the town, we heard a sound I shall never forget.
Ah! Ah! Stop!
Hit them again! Harder!
Where's your king now, Satan?
Gabrick! Stay hidden, we will both be killed.
We have to do something.
Even if I had a dozen of my best men, it'd be suicide to take on Lucius under these conditions.
Lucius?
Present him! I care not. My work here is finally.
Father! Father! Stay with me.
Leonard? It is Tess.
I'm here. I'm all right.
You cannot die, Father. Stay with me. You cannot die.
I love you. Stay true to the king.
No!
I'm sorry, Leonard.
Why, Gabrick? Why?
Because Lucius knew that your father was the key to the kingdom.
So now that he is dead, Hope is dead too?
No, Leonard. Hope lives on.
What do we do now? Should we bury him?
You haven't the time. The reason I was here to witness this message, was because I had an urgent message to give you three. A message from the king.
The king?
Yes. I am one of his servants. I am a silent warrior. My mission here in Mankin will be complete as soon as I give you this message and a gift.
What message are you speaking of, Gabrick?
The Vactor Deluge. The Vactor Deluge is a terror like no one Archai has ever seen before. It is an innumerable swarm of insects called Vactors. They are tiny but unbelievably destructive. Nothing can stop them or even slow them down.
And this Vactor Deluge is coming here?
Yes, but they cannot survive the heights of the mountains. We must get to people there.
Are you coming with us?
No, I am afraid I cannot. I have responsibilities elsewhere.
This is all too much, Gabriel. I cannot do this.
The king believes in you, Leonard. Now you must believe in the king and in the confidence he has in you. And to serve as a constant reminder of that confidence, he's always intended this for you.
As the king lives, I swear to my life in service to him.
Good lad. Now you must go. I left my horse Deliverance behind my shop. Take him and lead whoever will follow you to the mountains. Be swift, you two. And remember, the king reigns.
The king reigns. Let's go.
We have to call a town meeting. Ring the bell.
What is the matter with it? I am the only one in Mountain that can call a town meeting.
Please, Prefect. I'm Leonard, Peyton's son. The king told me to warn you.
The king? If the king is still alive, he does not rule these parts anymore. I need authority here.
Please, Prefect. The king told me to warn you of an upcoming disaster. The Factor deluge, a swarm of ravenous creatures coming this way. It will devour everything in its path. You must come with me and flee to the mountains to wait for the storm to pass. If you do not, you will all die.
People, have I ever allowed this community to be harmed in the past?
No, of course not.
Many of you have ever heard of these backdoor creatures. I thought not. Do not heed this warning of this madman. It will continue as it always has.
This is a message from the king himself. If you do not heed this warning, you will all die.
How do you know that it's from the king?
He's not.
Go back to your origins, people.
Why did I ever try to warn these people? Not one of them believed me.
I believe you, Leonard.
Come on, Tess. We've got to get you out of here.
Gabriel's horse, Deliverance, took us partway up the mountains, just high enough to where the Vactors would no longer follow. But just as we made it, the Vactors caught the bottom of his legs and took him from us. Tess and I were alone in the mountains, hungry and terrified, but alive.
Leonard, wake up.
Who are you? How do you know me?
It's all right. Here, drink some water. I have another one here for Tess. She has a good heart, Leonard. Take care of her.
Who are you, sir? You seem familiar somehow.
I am a man from a distant land. The king has sent me to guide you.
The king?
Leonard, you must travel south to the Valley of Nan. The people there have been chosen by the king to fulfill his plans for Erythrae.
I will do as the king wishes.
Here, take these provisions. You will need them for your journey. Do not fear, Leonard. I will never be far.
Maybe we can find a home here. Excuse me, sir. We're from the plains of Ker, outside of Mankin. Have you heard of it?
Mankin? Wasn't Mankin completely destroyed? So it was. We two were the only survivors.
Oh, you poor things. I'm so sorry if we seemed a bit cold to your arrival. We've just had so many raids on our lands that we have to be very careful.
Who is this? What is this? This is Master Stanton's land. He doesn't want any trespassers.
We enter peacefully and come only seeking work in exchange for food and lodging.
You're wasting your time, strangers. We don't need any more help.
So would that be for Master Stanton to decide?
Well, I doubt he'll be needing any help from a little urchin like you.
Now, hang on a moment.
Get back, everyone! Gary! Hello? Can I help you?
We're looking for Master Stanton.
I am Stanton.
Oh. Master Stanton. I'm Leonard, and this is Tess. We enter peacefully and come seeking work in exchange for food and lodging. Would you be so kind, sir, as to tell us if you are in need of any extra laborers?
Where are you from, son?
We're from the plains of Ker, outside of Mankin.
Mankin? That's a hard fate, son. I will not lie to you.
Do you know anything about farming?
It's what I've spent my entire life doing, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll give you food and lodging in return for a hard day's work.
The little miss can work in the kitchen with the other civic girls.
And once you're finished, we'll talk about wages. Fair enough?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you. You will not be disappointed with our work.
I'd better not be.
I can show the two of you to their house and give you some lunch.
Leonard, once you've eaten, report to Supervisor Gary. You'll be in the West Fields.
And Audrey can show you what needs to be done around the house, Tess. Come with me.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
The next few weeks were a time of adjustment. The work was hard, but it was a relief not to have to worry about where the next meal would come from. I hid my sword underneath the floorboards of the barrack house, because I wasn't so sure I trusted all the farmhands around. However, I did come to deeply trust Master Stanton. I would say that he and I became good friends. It was nice for Tess and I to feel we were taken care of again.
They're here, Gary. What do we do?
Wait for my signal.
Yes, just right over there.
Are you all right, Audrey? You seem quieter than usual today.
Hurry, grab him!
Let me go! Let go of me! Garen, what is this? What are you doing? Let go of me!
Madame Dagon won't wait forever.
What's going on? What are you doing to
Grab her too!
No!
Would you rather her stay here and tell Master Stanton what we've done with his precious Leonard? That's what I thought. Oh yes! Madame Dagon, we have some commodities for you.
They don't exactly look like anything special. I'll give you the standard fare. Now load them up. Quickly!
Wait! We have one more thing for you. It'll just be a minute.
All right. Grab it. Load it with the rest. Let us do business.
Karen, did we do the right thing?
Of course we did. Now, let's get back to it.
Day after day, we were dragged along by the slave traders. But through it all, Tess never lost hope. She was certain that somehow the king could bring something good out of it all. After many days of traveling, the traders brought us here, to Nyland. We had been told of its majesty and of its fierce and formidable ruler. Once we arrived, those stories were proven true. My sword was sold to one of your guards, and we joined your throng of slaves here.
Your story intrigues me, boy. What intrigues me most is that you've retained your knowledge of the sword, even after not having been able to use it for so long.
As I said, my lord, I was trained by one who was trained by the king. There's no finer swordsman.
I wouldn't go that far. Remember, I still bested you today. However, your talent far exceeds that of my guards, and I haven't the time to train them effectively, which is why tomorrow you will begin training them. Now, you are still a slave here. However, if you serve me well, that can all change. Kneel. Swear your allegiance to me, so that I know that there will be no treachery from you within my castle.
I cannot swear my allegiance to you, sir, for it belongs to one man only, the King of Arthur. But I do swear by the honor of my father that I will train your men without deceit, as you desire.
I tire of hearing this king of yours. As far as you are concerned, boy, I am your king here. I'll accept your word for now. Take him, feed him, and clean him up.
Sir, there is one thing I humbly ask of you to help improve the effectiveness of the training.
And what is it?
I believe it was your captain, Keston, that took possession of my sword when I first became a slave here. I humbly ask for it back so that I may train your guards to my utmost, as you wish.
Keston, return the sword.
But my lord...
When you can best him, it is yours again.
Let's go, slave.
its swords in the armory.
Leonard, the progress is excellent.
Thank you, Lord Ferris.
In just a few weeks, you've trained these guards from avid fighters into true forces to be reckoned with. And I have you to thank.
Yes, I suppose you do.
You look chubby, Leonard. What is it?
Nothing, my lord.
Is this about your friend Tess? I told you that I've lightened her workload for you.
Yes, my lord, you did, and I'm very thankful for that. You have been very kind to me.
Do not mistake my kindness for softness. But with this said, why don't you go and pay your Tess a little visit?
Truly?
You've earned it, Leonard. Do not keep her from her work for long.
Tess? 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 Quinn!
Leonard.
Hope, you've both been faring up here.
Can't complain. Much.
It's consistent, at least. Every day, it's expand the castle.
Actually, my workload has been fairly light compared to other slaves. Sort of strange, really.
Yeah. How's training been going, Leonard?
Too well. They're quickly becoming a skilled and disciplined force, and Ferris is extremely grateful. I don't feel right using my father's training to expand Ferris's power. I don't know how much longer I can go on with this.
I'm not sure you have a choice, Leonard.
That's odd. State your name and intentions.
Leonard?
Do I know you?
You used to. We're from the Valley of Man.
Of course. What are you doing here?
We're in crisis, Leonard. We have to speak with Lord Ferris immediately.
Yes, follow me.
Right. Very good. Over. And step. Very good, Nevin. Very good. All right, now. Next
My
time,
lord.
I want you to... What is it? Please come.
Lord Ferris, have mercy.
Rise and speak.
We were sent by the people of the Valley of Nan. About a week ago, our valley was attacked by vicious invaders with almost no defenses. Our only hope was to make it for Nyland.
We had very little time to flee, and we were quickly running out of resources. Our very young and our very old are quickly becoming sick. I realize we have nothing to offer you, Lord Ferris, but we beg of you to help us with some manner of resources as we search for our new home.
I am not a man without compassion. You may return to your people. I and my forces will come and visit you soon. We may be able to help you even more than you know.
Thank you, my lord. We are so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Leonard! Tell the guards to prepare themselves for a little journey. I will not need you to accompany us. You have already prepared them perfectly for this.
I have prepared your guards to bring provisions to refugees? What are you planning, my lord?
Now, Leonard, you act as though you do not want me to help them. Were these not once your people?
I worry that my understanding of helping differs from yours.
Remember your place, Leonard.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes?
Audrey?
Leonard?
Stay back.
Leonard, wait! I cannot believe you're here. I've actually been looking for you for a while now. Garen wouldn't tell me where you were sold.
Why were you looking for me? To make sure I wouldn't return?
No, Leonard. It was wrong what we did you, and I've regretted it from the moment the traitors left. You and Tess didn't deserve that. I'm sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I needed to tell you that.
I do forgive you, friend. The king is merciful, and so must I be. What you all did to us was despicable, but I trust he will bring good out of it all.
The king?
I'll tell you more about him sometime.
And Tess? Is she all right?
She's all right. Actually, if you don't hear what I have to say, you may all be joining her very soon.
What?
Will you help me gather the leaders of the people, Audrey?
What's going on?
Wake up! You there!
Wake up!
And you, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! We have to go to a meeting. People, you must pack your things immediately and leave Nyland.
Who are you to give us orders? The boy still thinks he's superior to us. Perhaps he should be sold again.
Enough, Garen.
People, I know you sought help from Lord Ferros. I work with Ferros, and I know him very well. His motivation for all he does is the expansion of his power. Once he gets his gods organized, he's coming for you. It'll make slaves of all of you.
Wandering a bit far from the palace, aren't we, this morning, Leonard?
Ferros, please, don't do this.
People of Nan, I am Lord Pharos, ruler of Nyland. You reached out to me for my help, and in my generosity, I offer it to you. From this point forward, you all have the opportunity and honor of serving as my slaves. You have no homes, no provisions, and in my compassion, I offer you both. Work hard and you will live. Work sluggishly and you'll be punished. Try and escape and you will die. Do you understand?
Ferros, you cannot do this.
Leonard, return to the castle now, before you do something that we both will regret.
If you enslave these people, we'll no longer train your men.
Oh, too bad, Leonard. What a shame. You could have been one of my best. Take his sword. Put him in peasant clothes. Take him to the wall. No longer will any of my men speak the name Leonard. This man's name is slave.
Yeah, got you there,
Take him away.
It hurts.
I know. Try to hold still and I'll clean it.
Hey, what are you doing just standing around? Get back to work.
Stop it!
Who do you think you are? Get down! Get back to work!
You keep forgetting we're not up there anymore, Leonard. There's nothing you can do about him.
I know, but it seems like he's getting worse all the time.
Surely not, Barrack.
He's always been kind and compassionate to us, gently encouraging us to keep working. I know it's a significantly inferior situation down here, Leonon, but I'm glad you're with us.
I'd rather be down here with you all than up there any day.
I know Tess is glad you're here with us. You bring us hope.
Hope. Where is Tess?
She's over there.
All right, breathe. It'll heal soon. We need to get back to work, though, before Barrack over there catches us.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. All day, every day. Is there no one who cares? Is there no one who can deliver us from all this?
I don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't know. We need to get back to work, though. Come on.
What's the matter with her?
The labor has been hard on all the slaves from on. They're still not used to it. She was already feeling ill. Then, when she started falling behind, Barrack paid her a long visit with that whip of his.
Poor girl.
I don't know what to tell them, Leonard. I don't know what to tell any of them.
I know, Tess, but don't lose heart. I'll find a way out of this. I swear, I'll fix this.
What do you think you're doing? I'll teach you to be lazy.
Enough of this!
What's going on here? How fortunate I happened to walk by. Feeling feisty today, aren't we, slave? Yes. Call for Lord Pharos.
Yes, Lord.
What's going on here? Seems we have a rebel in our midst.
How could you let this happen? How could you let a slave overtake you?
He attacked me from behind, my lord. Besides, it's not just any slave, it's him!
Well, slave, it seems we're gonna have to make an example of you. Take him to the gates, whip him, then take him into the desert, stake him down, and we will let the most shaped beasts finish him off.
It's Leonard! It took Leonard!
Get these ropes down. Come on, hurry! We haven't got long. The sun's going down.
What's this motion being stuck like? Anyway.
The beast and live. The screams never last long. Once it's done, the only thing left is balance. Good luck, slave. Come on,
Well, Father, where is the vision now? What hope is there? Where is the king who demands justice? We are destined to die as slaves here. I've done everything I can to honor him, to serve them. And this is how it ends.
Tess. She's fallen behind again this morning.
She just has bad days. Give her time.
Time? Leonard died weeks ago. She's gonna get us all whipped. Tell her to pull herself together.
You still don't know when to shut your mouth, Garen.
Who is that?
Who is that?
Sir! State your name and your business. We will herald your arrival to Lord Pharos.
My message is to Pharos only.
No one walks in and just asks for Pharos.
Lord Pharos is not expecting visitors, and he will not come dancing to your whims, sir. I suggest you depart at once.
My message is from the king. And we'll wait here until Pharos hears it.
It cannot be. It's Leonard.
Leonard's dead, and this man's a dead man too.
Yeah, Kirsten. Yeah, Kirsten.
Pharos! Tell me, sir, who is this that insults my presence with an absurd message from a make-believe king?
My name is Leonard.
Go get Tess!
And I come by the authority of the king and the might of his sword. He has heard the cry of his people and says to you now, let my people go.
Hold, Keston. Well, you certainly aren't a noble man. Rather, a slave with no name here in Nyland.
I'm no slave, but a servant of the one true king and his people.
Kill him, Keston.
Keston, my quarrel is not with you. It's Pharos I must face.
You will face Pharos on your back, bleeding and dying when I'm through with you.
Very well, Keston. But remember, the choice was yours. Swear that you will raise no sword against the king, or me, or the king's people, and you shall live.
I swear.
No one disgraces Lord Pharos and lives.
Pharos, the king has said, let the people go.
I will never let them go. You will have to kill me first.
Very well. And let it be known to all that I challenge Pharos to a duel tomorrow. If he defeats me, I will become his slave until my heart beats no more. But if I am victorious, Pharos must relent to the will of the king and release every single one of you. If there's any honor left in you, meet me here tomorrow.
I will meet you here and kill you, slave.
If you ever harm another slave, I shall hunt you down and bring justice by the edge of my sword. Mark my words.
Leonard!
Hello, sunshine.
I thought you were dead.
So did I. So did I. Yes, Quinn. Could you give us a moment, please?
I've missed you, Leonard.
You have?
Of course I did. But you seem different, though.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Stronger, more assured, more at peace somehow.
You have him to thank for that.
Him? Who are you talking about, Leonard? What happened out there?
Well, you know that Barak took me to the desert.
Yes. And then I heard him say you were dealt with. Was it the Moshi beast?
It wasn't just a beast. There were multiple beasts. Several small ones that came and surrounded me. Then, one took a bite out of my arm. I soon felt the bites of a dozen or more all over my body. I thought I was going to die, Tess. I really did.
Thunder struck, and it began to rain. The thunder frightened them off, and the rain loosened my bonds. I was able to pull free and run. But I heard them coming again, and I knew there was no way to outrun them. I figured I'd only prolonged the inevitable. I was done, Tess. I was weary. I was in pain. And I was angry. So angry. I stopped where I was, and I cried out.
Well, Father, where's the hope now? Where is the king who you say loves this land and the people in it? Where is he? I've done everything I can to honor him, and this is how it ends.
He came to me in the desert, Tess. I doubted him for so long, even as I tried my best to serve him. But as soon as I saw him, I knew I could never doubt again. He was so good to me, Tess. He cleaned me up and nursed me back to health, and then began training me. And such training, Tess, I saw echoes of what my father had taught me. But the king's training was so pure, so masterful. He made me a knight who was ready to lead his people out of bondage, as he promised.
Oh, Leonard, I don't know what to say. It's so incredible.
I know, it was unlike anything I've ever experienced.
I think it was so unlike anything Ferris has ever experienced as well. I wish so badly that we could just leave this wretched place.
Are you saying you don't want me to face Faust tomorrow?
What do you think? I just wish there was a better way than to see you face Ferris. I wish I could help you.
No, you are staying here, where it's safe.
You're right, Leonard. It's much safer to leave a helpless young girl all alone, enslaved in a foreign land.
You are an ornery lass, have been from the minute I first met you.
I'm going with you. I lost you once, I'm not losing you again.
We should get some rest, Sunshine. Apparently, we'll both need it.
Your pathetic attempt to rescue those people are over.
If I die today, you can be assured that another will come who is much stronger than I. Either way, your time is short, unless you let the people go.
Yes, you do so. Please.
I swear by the power of my sword that I shall never let these slaves go.
Then you swear in vain.
What is it?
Fulfill your promise. End this misery. And let the people go.
I will never yield to a slave. Sword! No! No! No, Levin!
What's to be done, my lord?
Silence! You've taken my son! You've taken my honor! Take these wretched people and leave me forever! Oh, Nevin. No. No. Oh, Nevin. No. Nevin.
We follow Leonon.
Where? Into the desert? Into the jaws of death?
Yeah, why should we trust Leonon?
Listen, all of you. Think of all that Leonon has done for us. This is a man worth following.
Thank you, Quinn. But any good you've seen in me comes from the king. It was he that protected and restored me in the desert. And it was he that gave me the power to defeat Pharaoh. The same Pharaoh who's never lost a battle or duel with any man. He did this for you because he heard your cries and he cared. Will you join me in setting our feet towards freedom?
I will. I stand with the king.
As will I.
As will I.
As will I.
Then pack your things, people of the king. We have a long journey ahead of us. The king reigns!
The king
reigns!
It won't be an easy journey. The desert is harsh and unforgiving, and only the king knows what dangers lie in wait for us. But whatever happens, whatever obstacles cross our path, the king will be with us. He will be our Lord and guide, and through him we will live and thrive. This is the spark of a new nation, a kingdom's dawn.